All right, we have gotten started in the course, finished session 1, and now we are moving into session 2. So you still may be a little confused about all things sociology, and that is totally fine. This session is going to take a little bit deeper of a dive than the first session, and we are going to get started looking at sociological perspectives. The term perspective is also used with the term theory, the term paradigm, or the term lens. So all of those words are sort of used interchangeably in sociology when we look at the sociological perspective, or if we dive deep into the sociological theories. You're going to see those 3 theories there on your screen. Structural functionalism. The book also refers to this as functional analysis. That is the same term. Conflict theory and symbolic interactionism. And I use the images that are up underneath those 3 theories a lot in my courses, just to kind of show students what those 3 theories actually mean. So when we talk about structural functionalism, we're looking at all the different ways that society works together for it to function correctly. And one of the ways that we can think about that is those systems in the body. So we have so many systems working together. The skeletal system, the muscular system, the lymphatic system. All of those systems have to work well, and they also have to work along with other systems in order for your body to function. When some of those systems start to shut down is when we experience the body's deterioration or failure. And so that's a parallel to society. One of the main systems in society would be like the family unit. So that would be a parallel to a bodily system, would be the family unit. And so if the family unit fails to serve its functions in society, we may see things deteriorate and fail. Conflict theory is all about that struggle between groups, between people with and without power. And so I love the tug of war image there. Conflict theory is one of those things that students typically understand well because it does have a lot to do with the term conflict, that the power struggle, those that have and those that do not have. All right. The symbolic interactionism is a theory that looks at how we take mundane things such as words and symbols or ideas and attach meaning to them. So you should just about know all of those symbols there. We know that if we see the fork and the knife together, that means there is food close by. We know that if we see the 2 bodies, the man and the woman body standing next to each other with the line in the middle, that means bathroom. Okay, you just know that that means bathroom. That cross there in the bold color red means first aid or some sort of medical treatment. We know what these symbols mean because our society has constructed meaning behind those symbols. And so those types of things in society that we attach meaning to is looked at through the theory of symbolic interactionism. Okay, so when we get started in session 2, the first thing we do is dive into the textbook and complete the chapter reading for chapter 1, as well as the quizzes that go along with chapter 1. So in session 1, you set up your Pearson Revel account. And this session, session 2, we are going to get started in chapter 1. Now, I know I told you earlier in the course that it's very hard for me to recreate what you're going to see on your screen. So I'm going to do my best. But again, please reach out to me if you're having issues navigating because I'm not able to show you exactly what you are going to see. Remember, the textbook and course information section at the top is where you are going to find that access link. When you click on the access link, that's going to take you to the textbook and quiz assignment website. You should see something that looks like this. Remember, you are clicking the box that says courseware, okay? The courseware is where the readings and the quizzes are, and you have to click into the courseware in order to get to the quizzes because that is for a grade. If you just want to read about all things sociology, you can always click the book, but I'm pretty sure you're just going to want to click the courseware. When you click that courseware, you should see something that pops up like this bottom right hand corner of your screen here. You can't see all of it based upon my video, but you'll click this blue button that says Access Courseware, and that should take you to a screen that looks something similar to what's about to pop up. It always does take a few minutes to load. You'll click on this link here, and this will take you into the Pearson Revel product. Again, mine is going to look a little different from yours, but I'm going to do my best to show you. Chapter 1 should be up here at the very top, and you should be able to click on that to get into the assignment. So again, if you're having issues, you need a little bit more help, reach out to me via email and I can help you walk through all of that based upon your screen and what you see. So in Pearson Revel, you will complete the entire chapter 1. So that is reading of chapter 1 and the quizzes. That is all we're doing in Pearson Revel is reading and taking quizzes. So there are assignments that I could add, but I do not. There are different things that you may see as optional, but the only things that you have to do is you have to read and you have to take the quizzes. And I'll have those listed on the screen for you each week. So this week for chapter 1, it'll be quizzes 1.1 through 1.8, and then the entirety, the wrap-up quiz at the end, the chapter 1 quiz. So that is what you will do in Pearson Revel this week. Once you get done reading the chapter and completing the quizzes, then you're going to complete the journal assignment for the week. So as we move through the course, you will see that most weeks have a chapter, reading and quizzes, and a journal. And so when we jump to the journal, you are going to see the directions here on the screen. Most journals will operate like this, where you will be told to watch a video, and then you will have questions that you will work to answer. So the formatting for journals is very, very important, and so I want to walk you through how to do that, okay? You'll watch the video first. That will always be the first thing that you do. This is also asking you to review the information about those theories in chapter 1. Okay, so you've just read chapter 1 and completed those quizzes, so you should be good to go there. All right, what you are going to do is you are going to highlight and copy the information in between these dotted lines. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to scroll down here and I am going to click this blue button that says Start or Edit My Journal Entry. When I do that, I am going to see an entry box. Okay, I'm going to click in that entry box, left click and hit Paste. Okay, there we go. That gives me the formatting that I need. In each section that you are going to type into, once you type your response, you'll change it to a different colored font, and I'll show you how to do that here. So after watching the video, you're going to explain what macro and micro factors are. All right, so you would essentially put your response here, kind of where I have this highlighted, and then you can change the color of that font. This is a unique way that quickly displays for students how much content they have added to their journal entry. So if you're reading the directions, it does say you'll be graded on content and grammar, and you must answer in complete sentences, paragraph form in order to receive full credit. So we're not just typing a few words here. We're not just writing a sentence. We are explaining things with a paragraph. And here you will have a small paragraph for macro, a small paragraph for micro, and then you'll have a paragraph for each one of the 3 theories. Now, when I say paragraph, I don't mean 1,000 words, okay? I just mean a paragraph that has a beginning sentence, a couple of sentences that have some good meat in the middle of them, and then a wrap-up sentence. I am looking for evidence that you can thoroughly explain to me what I'm asking you to explain. Okay, so once you get done adding that information in, your response will be in a different colored font. This will be easy for you to see how much content you have added versus how much was my formatting. When you are done with the journal entry, you will click this blue Save Changes box. That will essentially submit the journal assignment to me so I can grade it, okay? If you have any questions or concerns when you're doing that journal, make sure to reach out to me and I will be happy to double check or show you what it looks like on my end. The first few weeks you may want to reach out and just say, hey, I think I did it. I think I'm good. Can you double check for me? And I'm happy to do that, especially if you have not taken an online class in a while. I'm happy to help you with that. All right, so that is the wrap up of session 2. So just to reiterate again, we have completed chapter 1, we have read, and we have completed the quizzes within our Pearson Revel link that is in the textbook and course information section. Okay, so we have completed chapter 1 and we have done the sociological theories journal. So once you get finished with session 1 and session 2, you should have a better understanding of what sociology is and how it looks at the world. Once again, if you need me, I'm only an email away. Always happy to help. Just reach out anytime.